Bangladesh also was the second to join this. This was also a courageous move from Bangladeshi government, which we highly appreciate. I think you all read all the 6 points of the ICJ. 4 out of 6, indirectly admit that Israel committed crimes and genocide, indirectly. 2 were about civilians and humanitarian issue and so on. You can tell by, if you know that there was 2 judges added to the ICJ, one from Israel, one from South Africa. So there were total 17 judges. Now, if you realize that 2 points, the Israeli judge in favor of those 2 points, and the other 4 points he was against. So you should know that all the 4 points, because it does condemn Israel indirectly of committing the genocide. And the other 2 points he was in favor, the other 4 he was against. But all the original, out of the 15 members of the court's judges, 14 were in favor, except one who get, I'm sure, a good price. She received a good amount of money and then she voted. Even she was more Israeli than the Israeli judge. She voted against all the 6. And anyway, her country rejected her ruling and rejected her position, which is very good of them. For us as a Palestinian now, the Palestinian issue is becoming on the top agenda of the world. They say, why the 7th of October? Well, everybody knows why the 7th of October happened. If Mr. Biden did his homework well, as he promised during his election time, but he did nothing for 3 years, nothing at all. If he worked as hard as he's doing today, working hard to establish an independent Palestinian state, if he did that, the 7th of October wouldn't have happened. If the international community really worked for the solution of the Palestinian issue, the problem, the 7th of October, wouldn't have happened, and we wouldn't have lost so many people. So it's their hand. The blood of those people are in their hand, in their responsibility. This should be clear. The problem we're facing today is that we all are a hostage of the American administration. Fine. Today, Mr. Biden are doing his best to solve the problem. To solve the problem according to the wish of the international community, or what's so-called the international community, two-state solution. Later I will explain what does two-state solution mean. But let's say, if Mr. Biden succeeded, it will take 2, 3, 4 years. If he did succeed, and then someone else comes to power in the White House, then what happens to us? Everything will go fake, especially if the man we all don't wish that he will come back to the White House, Mr. Trump, because he has a different opinion, different views about this issue. He's the closest friend to Mr. Netanyahu, and his favorite nation is Israel, and so on. So what will happen to the Palestinians? Can you imagine that the 15 million people are a hostage in the hand of one man? Is it true? Yes. Why? Because we as a Muslim nation are extremely weak and divided. We are 2 billion. the biggest in the world. Muslims, China, India. We are the biggest consumers in the world. So everybody needs us. All the industrial countries need to sell their products to us. Are we willing to use this power in favor of the interest of our people? Not only in Palestine, in all the Muslim countries. I think you as a journalist have hand in this one. Maybe nobody ever accused you, but I am going to accuse you. It is very... From where does the people get the knowledge and the experience? From you, right? We get basic from schools and universities.